What's up, y'all? What is up, everybody? You know who it is. And you know what we do. You know how we do here on this channel. But I want to say what's up to everybody here with all the subscribers. What's up to the big old YouTube community out there, Anybody that watches the video. Anybody that peep this out and see what's going on here, Quite a few different little things I want to get into. But first I want to say, here we are. 60 videos strong. 60 videos on this channel and still going strong. Because we help each other out. We support each other in a positive way. We show love for one another, you know what I mean? And we keep it going. Because that's how it's got to be, in a business world, so to speak, You got to show love for one another, You got to be there for each other, help each other out, and lift each other up, support each other, and, come in strong in a positive way. But for y'all that's been waiting on it, I want to say, here it is. I don't know how good you can see that, but there's fresh new copies of the album on CD, and they're shrink wrapped. Every one of them is all shrink wrapped and ready to go, looking professional. Of course, there ain't no actual album cover in there. You just see the CD and the label on the CD and everything. But on my next album and other albums that come like that, we'll get into CD covers and stuff like that and get a little more fancy, a little more professional, a little more updated with it. But for now, it is what it is, and we making it work. But I'm currently working on a new album as we speak. I've got like 6 different songs I'm working on at one time, and one song is really not going to be recorded at the studio. It's for something else, a little special that I want to do. I'm working on a song because I see a lot of people, they got these new shows going on out there. You got Tim Westwood TV, you got Sway in the Morning, if you ever heard of him, Sway in the Morning, Shay 4-5, I could give a shout out to them boys over there at Sway in the Morning. Look them up, Shay 4-5, Sway in the Morning, Sway Universe, they're all over YouTube, Tim Westwood TV's all over YouTube and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of people going down there, and they do, they're doing these well, I was going to say custom, but really it ain't custom. But in a way it is, because they're taking these beats, and they're doing these freestyles. I've seen a lot of them go down there, and they're doing these real nice, badass freestyles down there. And, I've seen Eminem do some freestyles. I've seen Lil Dicky do some freestyles, if you know who that is. And I don't know a lot about the guy, but I recently, started hearing some stuff about him and got into him a little bit, listening to his music. And Lil Dicky is wild. Lil Dicky not bad, now. I kind of feeling his stuff, but that's just me, But a lot of people, I hear them out there listening to music, and they're just listening to music to be listening to it. If I'm going to listen to an artist, or I'm going to listen to some music, I'll tell you flat out. Number one, I'm listening to their music because I'm feeling the beat. I'm listening to it because I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the flow. I'm listening to it because I like what they got to say, I'm picking up what they're laying down. I understand what they're saying. I can flow with the words. I can vibe with the words. I can keep up with what they got going on. And I understand everything about it. And it's just something I really like and love, and I'm digging it. If it ain't that way, I'm not going to listen to it. And I've heard a lot of music like that, where I'm not feeling it. I just wasn't liking it. I'm thinking, man, this stuff is kind of gay. What's going on here? And I hear people listening to it, and I just want to be like, you turn off that gay music, here. I'll give you a copy of my stuff and give you something to listen to, Not that I'm better than anybody else out there, and I don't claim to be, And that's the thing, like I've always talked about before in other videos, It's not about trying to be better than somebody else. It's not about trying to be better than the next person. It's about trying to be better than who you was before. We're not out here to compete. We're not out here to be in a big competition or, get everything going on. But it's just, too much going on that ain't cool, with people always trying to compete with each other or say, oh, I want to be like this person or I want to be like that person, but, it ain't working like that, because that's not how it go. Or like I said before, you got the haters out here always putting someone down, or always hating on each other for no reason. Like, I had a young man the other day, or I should say it was like weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. He hit me up on Snapchat, and he gonna try to rap battle through typing over the internet. I'm like, how that gonna work? How is that really gonna work? And not only that, trying to rap battle, he gonna try to tell me that I'm broke. I'm out here selling CDs. I'm out here selling albums. I got an album online. But yet, I'm broke. I'm always doing something different daily. Whether I'm working, I'm taking a day to relax. I'm taking a day to just unwind and reflect. Which sometimes you got to do that. In any business you in, sometimes you just got to take a day to be to yourself. Don't worry about working. Don't worry about no business. Don't worry about nothing. Just kick back, relax, unwind, and reflect. It's what it is. Just take a minute. Just take a minute to think about it and reflect on things, and find out, where you need to be. Get your mind right, get your head right, and get back in the game on things. Sometimes it's just, it's what you need. And I want to say, right here, as always, I'm supporting the Rockstar brand. Always do when I get a chance, And, of course, that's not something I drink all the time. I'll tell anybody that, but once in a while when I do a little pick-me-up, need something to help jumpstart my day and get things going a little bit, I get into that. But I want to talk about something that happened yesterday, because I just went yesterday and picked up the CDs, but I was getting ready to head out, I'm doing my thing. I'm going over to my guy's spot at the studio to pick up the CDs, and when I'm heading on over there, I'm getting down to the end of where, the end of where I live, coming out to this main street, and next thing you know, I see an accident right there. Just a car sitting there where it was all smashed in on the driver's side, and the driver's side airbag was deployed. Just exploding out all over the place, like completely covered the window. You couldn't even see in on the driver's side door or nothing. And then like 3 or 4 cars over across the street with a few cops out there checking the situation out. And I'm thinking, wow, crazy. Some of the stuff I see and run into when I'm fixing to go to the studio and put work in, or I'm going out to maybe some meeting somewhere or something, or I'm going to pick up some albums in this case, get some more copies of the CD. And, it got a little more interesting because, I get down there to the studio. And when I get down there, I'm inside talking to the guy, chatting with my boy at the studio. And we just chatting it up. And next thing you know, he said, be right back. I got to head down, into the studio downstairs, pick stuff up and be right back. All right. I ain't think nothing about it. Next thing you know, he's telling me to come on outside with him for a minute. He need my help. And next thing you know, we get around to the side of his spot where he at, and I see a young female. She over there laying on the side of this man's property in the grass with her feet and ankles hanging off on the concrete sidewalk, just a laying there, foaming at the mouth, passed out. Eyes are barely open. You could tell she probably couldn't see nothing. Couldn't hear nobody when you asked her if she all right or nothing like that, And just foaming at the mouth and slightly twitching and kept scratching herself and everything else. And I knew something wasn't right. And he told me, man, it is a hot one out here today. I said, yeah, I know it is. It was kind of warm out, about 90 degrees. But I knew the heat ain't have nothing to do with it. Because I know I ain't never seen nobody foam at the mouth because of heat. I ain't never seen nobody be scratching themselves and twerking out and twitching and tweaking out and whatever like that because of the heat when they're laying there passed out. If you get heat exhaustion, you're not going to be acting like that. But of course, they were still breathing and everything was all right. But come to find out, because of another lady that was over across the way, come jaywalking, walking across this, excuse me, y'all, come walking across this four-way stop and came over there. And she told us that, I know this young girl, her name Amanda, whatever like that, and said that, she been smoking spice. She on some drugs. And from what I hear, that's one of the worst ones out there. And I ain't know nothing about it. But I'll tell you flat out, anybody that messes with that stuff, or anybody that has anything to do with that stuff, or any kind of drugs that you deal with, you might as well remove or delete yourself from this channel or anything that I have going on with social media that you're on, because I don't deal with that stuff and I don't believe in it. I don't think there should be any drugs around any kind of success. And what got to me is where cops showed up, fire truck showed up, ambulance showed up, and here we are out there talking to these people, telling them what went on, what happened, how it went down, whatever. And they're taking the situation and checking it out. They're checking her out. And then they take something and put it on the end of her finger. That's like, the way they check somebody's pulse with the wires and stuff. And they prick her in their finger. Pop, boom. And all of a sudden, she wake up just like that. Like the snap of her fingers. She's up and ready to go. Just like she's sober. Like nothing ever happened. But you could tell she still wasn't right, the way she was still scratching herself and going on. And slowly tweaking out while she was standing there. And they just let her go. And let her take off walking on down the street. Like, it ain't, it ain't no thing. Like, they ain't going to get her for no public intoxication or nothing like that. And the thing that gets to me is, with a situation like that, then you're going to see somebody out there. What if they had been drunk? What if they had been smoking a little treat? I'm not saying I condone drinking. I'm not saying I condone smoking the treat. But I will tell you this flat out. I really don't party much anymore, and I don't get down with nothing much anymore but trying to live a good, clean life and live a successful life, Because you can't be successful when you partying all the time. And you ain't going at things with a clear head, and you ain't focusing. Excuse me, y'all. You ain't focusing on things the right way. There's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself once in a while and then unwinding, however you like to do it, because it ain't for me to judge and say, hey, you wrong for doing what you doing, You don't need that drink, or you don't need them cigarettes, or you don't need that weed, or you don't need this, or you don't need that, whatever you doing, Nah, I ain't like that. That ain't me. God and everybody else down the line with him will take care of that when it's time for you to be judged, But the thing is, I feel like, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't be having all them drugs and everything else going on and getting wild like that, And they just let her go. But like I said, the thing is, if it had been somebody over there smoking a little weed maybe, or had been drinking, they'd been so quick to bust him and run him in. But, excuse me, y'all, like somebody else told me earlier today, it's all about money. And in a way, that's true. People just worried about getting paid. If they can make some money off of you, or they can get something out of the situation, they're going to do it, because this world has become greedy. People just worried about all the greed, all the money, and everything they can get done out of it, and everything they can do about it. Now, yeah, I understand. Everybody's got a life to live. Everybody's got mouths to feed. Everybody's got maybe a family to take care of. They got themselves to take care of and everything like that. That's cool, I'm kind of in a situation like that, where, I'm not worried about the money. I'm not worried about the big bucks. That's what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, this is a job. I got to get paid. I got to make my money. I got to do my thing. And you best believe I'm going to get mine. But I ain't worried about being no big fancy millionaire, no big fancy billionaire, or whatever like that. But whatever happens on this road of success happens. however far it takes me or where I get to is where I get to. So be it. You know? If it hits a certain point and it stops, then it does. If it keeps going, then it keeps going. But a lot of it, I think, depends on the individual. You know, how far you're willing to go, how far you want to take yourself. Now, sometimes in success, there are certain roadblocks that come along that you just can't get around. For whatever reason, you just can't get around it. They're just really legitly, ain't no way. You're trying to find loopholes. You try to find that open door, that open window, whatever, to get through, get your way through and around it, and you just, you can't. Sometimes it might be a brick wall, just literally right there in the way. You can't get around. And it's not like you're going to come in with a grenade or some kind of bomb and blow it up. There just ain't no way around it at all. And that's like, it's not necessarily that it means it's the end of your career or it's the end of your success because you hit a block like that. I mean, you can still keep going, but it's like you ain't going to get no much more than what you have because you're stuck at that point. Like maybe, for instance, you're opening up a small chain of resale stores, and maybe you open up 1 or 2 resale stores. And then after that, you just can't get that third one open or that fourth one open because it just ain't there. So be it. So you're satisfied with the 2 that you have because you still got money coming in off of that and you're hitting that level of success at where you're at. And it just didn't, it just didn't take you any higher. So be it. But like I said, I think that most of it depends on the individual of where you want to go and where you want that success to take you. And you just got to keep yourself motivated, keep yourself going, stay humble, pray, and stay on your grind, and stay blessed. And just, do what you got to do to get to where you need to be, and just get it done. That's all there is to it. Just, like Larry the Cable Guy used to say. If anybody knows him, you just get her done. That's all there is to it. Get her done. That's all I can say about it. But anyway, I know there's been a few of y'all been looking for some copies of the CD or whatever like that, You can go ahead over to my Facebook fan page and look me up. Type in Bonez. You know how we spell it. You know what we do with it. Type in Bonez, look me up, put a like on the page, so that way you subscribe to it or whatever. And then go ahead and hit me up over there. Or if you need to look me up on Snapchat, leave me a comment. Leave a comment down below, and we'll get with you on the Snapchat or whatever you need. Just get them comments in. Let me know what's up, and we'll get them albums out there. We'll get them CDs out there to you, and we'll take care of things. Because I've only got so many, and I've got some sold already. Legitly sold. And then I've got some that I'm waiting a day or two on people, people got to wait on payday, whatever, or wait on things going or whatever. That's fine. And then we got that coming in, have that taken care of, and we'll be ready to go. But I just wanted to get in here with, with this little video, let y'all know CDs are in, you waiting on it, and talk about a few things that, came along with it that I felt just needed to be spoke on, to kind of preach a message and get it out there, If you ain't never done drugs and you thought about it or you're thinking about doing it, don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Because I'll tell you flat out, back in the day when I was younger, yeah, there was a lot of different things that I was curious about. Energy pills, when they came out, you had energy drinks and different things that was going on. I was curious about how stuff affected the body. But I never really got into drugs real big or anything like that. Yeah, I had my drinking moments, my certain, partying moments and stuff like that. Like anybody did. Who didn't? I'm not going to say I didn't never party or anything like that, but I never really got too wild, or got too crazy with it. I always tried to watch what I was doing and maintain, stay mellow, and keep on a certain kosher level, so to speak. But anyway, just want to get in here with this quick, this quick video with y'all, see what's going on, let everybody know what's happening, see what's up. And anyway, we'll get with y'all later when we get with you. Have a good afternoon, great day, whatever, wherever you're at, what you're doing. Stay blessed with it. You know, thank you for the continued prayers, love, and support on the channel. And your boy's out of here. We'll get with y'all later. Peace.